The little mermaid turned pale with fear, for she loved to sing above all else. But she drank the magic draught and fell silent. She could no longer talk or sound a single note. She swam to the shore and walked on her 2 new legs to the prince's palace. The prince found her asleep on his marble stair and was mesmerized by her beauty. Even though she could not speak a word, they became inseparable companions and travelled everywhere together, over meadows, mountains, and misty valleys. One day came the terrible announcement that the prince must marry a princess from his own land. "My parents are forcing me to do this," he said, "but I want no other woman but you." The little mermaid could only sigh, for she was mute, and mermaids cannot cry. The king and queen paid an enchanter who lived in the Black Mountain to make their son a bride. He wove a maiden out of flowers, with skin of lilies and hair of bright gold daffodils. She was so beautiful that the prince fell in love with her at first sight. They were married, and the little mermaid felt her heart break. She returned to the sea and met her sisters. "We have cut off our long hair to pay the sea witch for help," they said. They handed the little mermaid an enchanted knife. "Use this to kill the prince, and his blood will turn your feet back into a tail." She went to the prince's bedchamber and watched him while he slept alongside his beautiful bride, and the little mermaid could not do it. Instead, she flung the knife into the waves of the bay, where it made the water boil red like blood. Then she cast herself into the sea and felt herself turn into foam. But what was this? She felt the warm sun on the chill foam, and she felt herself rising. High above, there was a host of ethereal beings, and she was now shaped like them. "We are the daughters of the air," they said. "You are one of us, as a reward for your suffering and loyalty. In 300 years, if you do enough good deeds, you may gain a soul." The little mermaid lifted her eyes towards the sun, and for the first time, her eyes were wet with tears. Unseen, she kissed the prince and blessed his bride. Then she flew with her new spirit sisters to the rose-red clouds on high.
Once upon a time, many years ago, lived an emperor who adored expensive clothes. He didn't care about his soldiers, his palaces, or even his people. He only ever went outside his castle to show off his latest outfit. The emperor had 1,000 robes, 10,000 shoes, and a coat for every hour of the day. Instead of spending time with his advisors, he was always in his dressing room, preening in front of the mirror. One day, 2 wicked swindlers arrived in the city. They claimed to be weavers with an enchanted loom that wove the finest cloth in the world. The clothes it made were not only beautiful, but magic, they said. Only wise people could see them. To anyone stupid or unfit for office, the clothes would seem invisible. The emperor thought this was brilliant. "If I wear clothes made of this material, I'll know by my men's reactions which ones I should sack," he thought. So he paid the wicked weavers 10 large chests of gold to make him some magic clothes. They set up their enchanted loom and demanded the rarest silk and the finest gold to make the clothes. But they stashed it all away in their bags and worked the empty loom far into the night. The emperor was